What's up, folks? Welcome to another special. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. The Blue Jays, actually the Yankees, and the A's from New York, the new stadium in New York. Enjoy the game.
Two American League teams. Athletics on the road as Oakland goes up against the New York Yankees. Live here on 2K Sports.
Great pitching, Jabba Chamberlain. His mindset, just blow guys away. We'll see if he can do it. And we are in the new house, Yankee Stadium. After 86 years of tradition, across the street, this new ballpark in the Bronx. I'm Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, John Kruk with me, Major League Baseball, 2K Sports. Steve, what do you think the strategy is going to be today as he goes against Oakland?
Jabba Chamberlain out on the mound. He's a guy with an overpowering fastball when he cuts it loose. When he tries to pace himself through a game, he gets in trouble. His slider is his put-away pitch. Sometimes he gets up to the plate and takes a left turn.
Here's a look at the offense for the Athletics, presented by Pepsi. Scouting pick, John, who are we looking at today?
Well, even if you don't have any plate discipline, which Vladimir Guerrero has absolutely none, but you still put up Hall of Fame numbers, there's something special about that hand-eye coordination. To me, it's the best in baseball.
The rookie shortstop in. He's going to start things off today.
Shortstop, number 26.
Chamberlain with the delivery. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. It's off the wall and right.
Now batting.
A nice piece of hitting right there. You get on base to start the inning with no outs. And you know, all it does is you want to just keep the line moving if you're the guys behind you.
And here's Orlando Hudson. His career average 257 lifetime off the Yankees.
Puts a little pressure on the defense and on the pitcher right now. Speed at first base, tie game. You've got to hold him close, but you can't be distracted. You still have to go after the hitter.
Teixeira over there, he'll have to stay tight on him.
Now
Here's a look at how the Yankees will match up defensively. Any picks here, Steve?
Russell Martin has very quick feet behind the plate, which allows him to block balls in the dirt, get on the bunt out in front of the plate, and make a quick release on runners stealing.
It's Dye at the plate. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Chamberlain with the delivery. First pitch, a slider for a called strike.
Well, he gets the breaking ball right over the heart of the plate. He must have been looking for something else.
Here's the delivery. And Dye will take that one low.
That two-seam fastball is such an effective pitch. One, because it gets ground ball outs, but two, it sets up his other pitches.
Good looking fastball. Called the ball though, 2-1. And Chamberlain sends the 2-1 pitch. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. Gets one at second. And he's going to hang on to it. No relay. So they will not get the double play.
Now, sometimes you make a great pitch, and the hitter just happens to be lucky at this particular time. This is one of those balls that was hit in no man's land. Not a play could be made on it. That's why he's on first base.
Up now, the center fielder. Runners at first and third, one away.
Think about stealing.
Hit in the air to left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And that will bring a run in.
Now batting for the Oakland Athletics.
And here's Johnny Gomes.
Number 34.
Offense, when you get it, it doesn't matter what part of the game it is. Well, they've got themselves something to build on.
Well, they staked out an early lead in this one, just where they want to be.
Well, you know, when you hit like this in the first inning, you start to anticipate maybe a healthy bit of run support coming in this game. He waited on that first pitch and took it. It's 1-0.
Gary, they're taking advantage of some early pitching mistakes. You have to do that because you never know if those mistakes are going to happen later in the game. Take advantage of the opportunities.
Now a swing and a shot toward second. Throw over to second base. A force to retire the side. Nice way to get things started in this one. The A's lead 1-0. And on the mound, we'll see Brandon Webb. He's starting for Oakland. Steve, what do you think his strategy is going to be against this Yankees lineup?
Well, it's a phenomenal lineup right here. That's why this outstanding right-hander is going to have to be on top of his game to be able to neutralize some of their big bats and get the outs he needs. He has to work ahead in the count or they'll make him pay.
First pitch to Jeter. Hit in the air. And Dye makes the play. One away.
As a hitter, you see the outfielder swung around to right field, and you have to think to yourself, if I can only hit it to left. He got it there, but it didn't quite fall in.
And Curtis Granderson to bat.
Oh, 2009 Oakland A's.
Line towards second. And it's caught. Played by Hudson. Now sponsored by Pepsi. This is how Joe Girardi's offense looks. Scouting report, John. How about some picks?
Well, if your team wants to win the game today, Curtis Granderson has to get on base. Now, he's been a very dynamic player so far in his career. He's added the long ball to his arsenal over the last couple years, but his game is built on speed, stealing bases, and getting on base. If he can do that today, his team has a great chance of winning.
Mark Teixeira gets to swing now, 2 away. Talking about the A's finish where they went 17-10. The question in baseball always is in September, is it about the team that you're going to see the next season, or is it about a team that after everything was done and they knew they weren't going to win, suddenly found a way to put some W's in?
Well, that's what they're going to have to answer in the spring of 2010 and into this season is which team are they? They were last in the AL in home runs in 2009 with only 135. They were last in total bases, last in home runs allowed. I mean, these things need to change.
Oh, what a drive. He smashed it. And that one's put away to retire the side. No strikeouts, but you talk about confidence. 4 pitches, 3 batters gone. Athletics 1, the Yankees nothing. A tremendous place for baseball. Still getting used to it. This is the new Yankee Stadium. It's sunny all around today. Leading it off, Kurt Suzuki. Over his career, very solid. .397 off the Yankees. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, he's got great movement on that 2-seamer. It's one of the best around.
And Kurt Suzuki watches that one go by. That'll even up the count.
Well, that fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
Hit on the ground towards second. Played by Cano. And that sets down Suzuki. Vladimir Guerrero at the plate.
2009, the Yankees had 103 wins, best winning percentage in baseball, and about a .600 winning percentage against every division in the American League. Particularly effective against the AL West.
And get him to chase that one outside. Ball 1. Yankees against the West were 23-15 overall, and there wasn't a division they didn't have the advantage in.
Well, there's a reason why a team wins the World Championship, and they just beat up on everyone and all different types of teams. Team like Oakland with great pitching, Seattle with that great pitching and offense, and the Texas Rangers, whose offense struggled, but their pitching was better. They don't care. They just beat them all.
I think the reason the Yankees were so successful against every division is they had the pitching and the offense to match up with anybody they played against.
Chamberlain with the delivery. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. It's up against the wall and a bounce. And he pulls into first base with that base hit. There's one down here.
Number 24, Joe Creedy.
Well, he waited for that one to get deep in the zone, and he put a good swing on it. Now, with one out, let's see if they try to move him along.
And it's Joe Creedy at the plate. The numbers over his career, 256 against the Yankees. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, right there was a lot of indecision right there on the hitter. He thought fastball, he saw slider, but he saw it too late, and that's why he swung late.
Here's the pitch. A little too eager, and he's behind 0-2. Slider swung out and missed. 2 down.
Oh, Gary, that's an outstanding slider. That great late action. With 2 strikes, not much you can do with that one. Tough one to hit.
It's going to be Barton. A runner on first with 2 outs. Chamberlain gets him to swing and miss for a strike.
Look, Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
There's a swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-2.
Boy, that's some kind of fastball down in the zone right there. The hitter has to be ready for it, or he's got no chance to hit it.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field, and that's a base hit. Barton credited with it. Oakland in a nice position here to capitalize.
Boy, I tell you what, it's demoralizing from the pitcher's perspective. You have him down 0-2, a chance to put him away, and he squeaks out a base hit. Nice job.
And here's the first one. First pitch way out of the zone, ball 1. The 1-0 now. Swung out and missed, and it's 1-1.
Well, that 2-seam fastball down and away. It's awfully tough to center that ball and make solid contact. That time he couldn't even make any contact.
Pitch on the way. Swing sends this one on a line to right center, and he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. We'll see Orlando Hudson next.
Second base.
Opposite field hitting. It is a classic piece of baseball.
Especially on that inside pitch. It keeps the defense off guard when you can muscle the inside pitch to right field.
And Hudson, he's in there for the first pitch. It's fouled off. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, gets away. He's heading for first. Oh, and he's got it over to first base, and they get the out.
Great catching. He's earning his money behind the plate today, chasing that ball in the dirt, blocking it, and getting the runner out just in time.
That could be a great way to start the offense if you can get a runner like that on, because that's really a steal when you do. So they look. It's Alex Rodriguez to lead it off. Look at the lifetime numbers, 280 against the A's.
Rodriguez.
Called strike. Webb's got him 0-1 now.
He has great rotation on his breaking ball right here, and he hits the perfect spot. The hitter just gave up on it.
Curveball, that's in the dirt for a ball. There's a swing and a smash. And that'll set down Rodriguez. 1 away.
Number 55.
So with 1 down, it'll be Russell Martin. Fouled away. Yow, a little low. Got it in the dirt, but he held on. Ground ball to short. Number 26. So that brings Jorge Posada to the plate.
The pitcher makes a great pitch right here. had him way out in front of this ball, but he gets just enough a piece of it to put it in play, and with that speed, he just beats it out. One of the most productive offensive catchers that you've seen in baseball over the last 10 to 15 years. Jorge Posada can provide that. You have a guy, switch hitter, catcher in the middle of your lineup. You look for him to do big things. Let's see if he can help his team win today.
And it falls in there for a base hit. Terrific opportunity right now for the Yankees.
Well, you talk about a pitcher who didn't read the scout report. I mean, everyone knows this guy's a high ball hitter. He threw one up there, and he got it whacked.
And it's Robinson Cano now. He's got a .292 average when going up against the A's.
Strike one!
Called strike. Webb's got him 0-1 now.
That fastball just froze him on the inside corner. Now we're going to see where he goes. Look for something soft, possibly a look.
Cano not fooled by that. Count is evened up.
You have to have great command and control as a pitcher. Sometimes you throw a pitch off the plate to send a message. He threw it exactly where he wanted to in that situation.
The 1-2 on its way. And Robinson Cano will go down swinging. That is strike 3.
K-Cam's going to show us this 12-6 curve. Let's get a better look.
He just flat missed out on that one, reaching way out, trying to grab that, caught the edge.
It started out over the plate, and then it started tailing away a little bit. You have to think he'd like to at least foul that pitch off.
2 men on and 2 men out. On the way. Fastball in there, 0-1. Pitch in the dirt, blocked by the catcher. That one's lined softly towards the gap, left center. And that's going to be a base hit for Swisher. Martin scores. Reduction. Oh, the Yankees have found it, and they're keeping it going.
Gardner.
It's the little things that come into play. What I like is the great secondary lead that allowed him to go first to third. Now they've got a chance to score 2 on a double.
Gardner at the plate. Swung on and hit. This one to die. And there's the third out. So they scratch across a run. 3 hits and a couple left on. Tie ball game in New York. And if you're just joining our 2K Sports Major League Baseball broadcast with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. Leadoff hitter, Jermaine Dye. Lifetime, he's picked up no hits, 3 at-bats off Chamberlain. Fresh count on Dye. Here it comes. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, a lot of times movement will fool a hitter, but it looked like right here the velocity on that pitch was what caused him to swing and miss and be late.
Jermaine Dye with a good eye lays off the pitch to even it up.
But Gary, they're going to have to watch the slider. I mean, that is his put-away pitch right here, so you've got to be able to guard against the break on that pitch.
Jermaine Dye with a good eye lays off the pitch to even it up.
Now, Gary, I mean, the other reason this guy's slider's so good, other than the movement on it, is the fact that he can throw it where he wants. He starts it on the corner and breaks it off the plate.
Got him there. That was a nice strikeout.
Here's the slider coming right at you in K-Cam. Get a better look at that.
Well, sometimes you get fooled so badly, there's just nothing else you can do but hope and pray that you put the ball in play, hopefully foul, to get another pitch to hit.
Now Posada sets up. Oh, Chamberlain gets him to swing and miss for a strike.
Boy, he's got great movement on that 2-seamer. It's one of the best around.
Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. That one gets down for a base hit.
At the plate for the
Well, 1 out and a man on first base. That big single right there gives them a couple outs to work with to see if they can push him across the board.
Gomes at the plate. In his career, 269 off the Yankees. 1 out, runner on at first. First pitch on the way. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1.
Well, Johnny Gomes is a guy who's a DH outfielder type. Problem is, in 2009, he only played in 98 games, but he's a valuable weapon. Came up with some big pinch hit home runs for the Reds in 2009.
Fastball is a waste pitch that time. 1-2. Johnny Gomes, you would think the American League's where he belongs, so he can do some DHing and play in the outfield and get a few more at-bats.
I mean, that's the thing. I would love to see him get 400 or 500 at-bats as a DH, because you're not going to get those at-bats in the National League. But let's see what happens in 2010.
Well, he finished that one off with a strikeout. Nice pitch. And Suzuki's in the box. 0 for 1 thus far. Chamberlain with the delivery. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses at that fastball.
Credit the catcher on that one. That's a good low target, setting up, and he hit the target. Good execution.
Strike 2. Now no balls, 2 strikes. Kurt Suzuki doesn't want a K here.
Well, it's tough to tell a hitter to stay back on a fastball, but this is what he needs to do. He's jumping out trying to get to it and is just way out in front.
The 1-2 pitch. And Kurt Suzuki swings and misses. Strike 3. Good inning, Jabba Chamberlain. He's held the offense to just 1 run through 3 innings. And the Yankees, it'll be their turn coming up. The top of the order is due up next. There's the skipper, Bob Guerin. And the prospect here, I'm sure he's considering how to maximize each opportunity in a very close game. Derek Jeter will lead it off. Lifetime numbers 314 against the A's. First pitch to Jeter. Not a pretty pitch, no damage. On the way. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. And out number 1 as he steps on the base.
Number 28.
One out, Curtis Granderson at the plate.
Well, Curtis Granderson, one of the best parts of his game is his focus. He comes in, he's so professional in his approach, and you see it with his offensive approach, but you also see it on defense, that great speed to run the balls down in the gap.
It's back towards the wall, and he still puts it away.
It's not just the players on the field that help win games. It's also the guys in the dugout. They shift the outfielders around the right field, put them in exactly the right spot, and it paid off.
Mark Teixeira is at the plate. 2 for 8 lifetime batter against Webb. Plug out, and that ran in and got him. And that'll bring up Alex Rodriguez.
Again, as we saw that hitter get hit with the pitch right there, it's just a mechanical issue. He'll get that ironed out a little bit, but I don't think it's intentional, certainly.
Line shot into center field. And that's going to be a base hit for Rodriguez. That brings up Russell Martin.
That's a good slider right there. It's a good piece of hitting. Staying with that breaking ball, waiting to read the break over the plate, putting a good swing on it.
Two down. Runners at first and second. Here's Martin's first look. Hit in the air to left center. And that one is in there. His second hit today. Good offensive chance here.
Well, an outstanding piece of hitting to load the bases. Picks up that single, and now the pressure mounts.
2 outs. Bases loaded. Webb with the delivery. Hot shot towards the hole. And there's another one. Couple of quick hits. And Teixeira's home. Openings for this lineup offensively. Don't give it to them now because they are hot.
Well, you see the pitch down to the zone a little bit, but he got a good piece of wood on it and drives it.
What you like about that at bat is the discipline to keep your head in.
Well, I'll tell you what, he changed locations, went down to the zone. It's a solid piece of hitting.
And Cano ready for the first pitch. And Webb too high.
Well, that pitch is going to do him no good if he can't keep it down in the zone.
Hit hard to second. And they get the force at second that time. That'll do it. Well, they scratch across a run. 3 hits and a couple left on. Yankees leading now. They've got the momentum.